Greetings everybody, and I am doing a special video today. There's 10 tricks or tips or whatever, some helpful tips for you concerning Terraria, just any 10 tips. So let's begin with number 1, wood and water. Okay, so for the first tip, wood and water, we have a new character, and let's go fall on the shaft that we made with our brilliant copper pickaxe. So I'm sure many of you have encountered this. You know how have this annoying water hole, and you're like, oh come on, why can't I just get through here without having to have this horrible water pit? Well, you know what? It's an easy way to get down here. Now, tile this as wooden water, but you can use this with any block. Simply build a wall around your character like this. Okay, here. And then, once you dig down, voila! The water has fallen away. Now you are free to breathe easily. Awesome. Number 2, fallen stars and floating islands. For this one, simply look on the surface at nighttime and find an area where you never see fallen stars hit. Let's go up here. There's a floating island up here. Okay, there's not. But let's say that there is a floating island above this spot. Then no fallen stars will fall below because the floating island will catch all of them. So when you're in your world and you're trying to find a floating island, merely look at the ground and see where no fallen stars collect. And that is probably where a floating island lies above. Tip number 3, tunneling. Oh no, it's a mother slime and a jellyfish, and I'm a hardcore character. How am I supposed to make it past these guys alive? Well, it's easy. Use the tunneling method. Say we want to go down by these dupes. Simply build a little tunnel like this. Just like that, 4x2, and then you can tunnel down like this. And guess what? Can't get hit by the enemies if you're inside blocks. You can continue like this to the cave. It is time consuming, but it is worth it, especially on hardcore playthroughs where you have to survive, not get hit by enemies. Of course, it doesn't work if their attacks go through blocks, but most of the pre-hard mode enemies don't do that anyway. So this is very useful. Number 4, Nebula and Solar Wings. Okay, so on this character, I have both Solar Wings and a Nebula Mantle in my accessory slot, not only because the Nebula Wings look really cool, better than the Solar Wings, but also because of a really cool, what's the word I want? Mechanic for the wings. Solar Wings has really good vertical movement. Perhaps this is not the best place to show it, but it goes really fast when going vertical. Not so much when you go horizontal. That's where the Nebula Mantle comes in. With the Nebula Mantle on, if you hold down and go horizontal, you go super fast horizontally. Isn't that awesome? So if you want to go through a world quickly, all you have to do is right-click the Nebula Mantle, and you'll have your Nebula Mantle on. And just right-click again, get back your beloved vertical movement. Tip number 5, jungle house. So for this tip, people often like to build a little house in a jungle for their witch doctor. And that is because the witch doctor will sell you exclusive items, including the Tiki armor set, I believe, the Tiki totem, Tiki armor set, I think it's just normally, but you can get the Tiki totem, the leaf wings, and a bunch of other nice summoning items, summoning tools from the witch doctor if he lives in the jungle. So yeah, with this, all these items are only available in hard mode, and likely when you're starting hard mode, you're thinking 2 things. Number 1, I don't want to go into the jungle. There's so many horrible enemies, like the giant tortoise and the giant trappers and the derplings. Oh, not the derplings. But it can all be solved easy. And you're also thinking, I want to get wings, like really bad, but those wyverns look really tough. There's an easy way to do things, solve both problems. Go there in pre-hard mode. Make sure before you kill the wall of flesh to go make this little house in the jungle for the witch doctor. And then as soon as it hits nighttime, get that platinum coin and go buy yourself some wings. Easy solution to both problems. Let's put that here. Oh yeah, perfect place to. Then just select him and put him in. Yeah. This also works for Truffle. Make the mushroom biome before hard mode, and he'll move right in. Simple. Number 6. Using the Grand Design well. Okay, the Grand Design is an awesome wiring tool that can help you make all sorts of wire things, but there's actually a really nice way you can use this underground. This is especially useful for hardcore characters. So just go to Mechanical Display Normal and click it to Forced, and now you can see all the wire around you all the time. Look at this nasty boulder trap. Well, if you were a hardcore character and you were just going in here, click. Ow! So much damage, and I died. I had to start over. But if you would have had the forced display on, you would have seen exactly where every trap is. So using that, you can easily figure out where all the traps are, and you don't run the risk of stepping in them and having to restart your playthrough. Number 7. Loot all the wires you find. So let's go back. This is on the same line as the Grand Design. So you have your wires out. All you have to do, every wire you find, if you have the wire cutters, you can just go and cut all this off and get free wiring. There's so many traps underground, and especially in the dungeon and lizard temple, so why not save yourself some money and go destroy all the natural wires you can find. Awesome. Number 8. Plantera's Bulb. So let's say you've been going around the jungle for some time, and you can't find the Plantera's Bulb. Okay, number 1, you have to kill all 3 mechanical bosses first, but I'm sure you know that. The thing is, it's kind of hard to find those bulbs as soon as they spawn. So here I am in the jungle. This is a very crimson jungle, but you know what, I don't care. Well, if you were in a... there's going to be Plantera bulbs here nonetheless. So if you can't find any, simply press F1, or it might be different on Mac. I don't own a Mac, so I wouldn't know. Then go to the map, and then you want to pin the frame. Set there, set frame. It's going to go all the way down here. And then you're going to want to take the snapshot. I believe, yep, snapshot. That'll save a file to your local disk. Show a little number on screen. You can just go to the open file, which is only available in windowed mode. I don't care. And then when you open that, you can just search around the file all you like to try and find that. And it'll be a little 2x2 pink icon. It's really easy to see. Just search your entire jungle map. If you don't see it on there, then you don't have one. You have to wait for one to spawn. Number 9. Plantera again. Why is my Plantera getting enraged? Okay, let's say you're in the jungle. You finally found the Plantera's bulb. Ooh, a turtle shell. And then you wandered into this place. So, this granite biome, there's usually a lot of granite biomes spawning inside the jungle. The little surprise is, though, granite blocks do not count as jungle. So, usually in a granite biome, especially as big as this one. Okay, shoot it? Right here. Right here. Oh, come on. Okay, there's usually in granite biomes as big as this one. Whoa, I'm close to dying. Right here. Listen, this is underground music. If you wander into this little spot for 1 second, Plantera will instantly get enraged. You want to stay away from jungle biomes, the surface, anything that isn't jungle block. when you're fighting Plantera, because you do not want to get her enraged. Number 10. Mechanical Bosses Trauma. Let's say that you are a new hard mode character and you get the terrifying message. You feel vibrations from deep below. This means that the destroyer is about to spawn in. And you're like, oh no, he's gonna kill me, and he is going to kill you because you're not prepared. So what you can do is just fall down your elevator that you hopefully built. Oh boy, I died. It's called expert mode, everybody. Expert mode mage. Okay, so if you do spawn in the mechanical boss, or the mechanical boss spawns in, and you can't fight it, what you have to do is you just hop down the elevator hole, and once you reach hell, it'll despawn. This is, again, very useful for hardcore characters. So, thank you all for watching this tease 10 tips, and can't pronounce, 10 tips and tricks which might be helpful in your Terraria career. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you next time.